Hi everyone, my name is Fred here from Hillians Bricks, and if you is the first time here, make sure you subscribe to our channel. So I run a Bricklink store, and I thought in today's video, I've been seeing a lot of comments and chats and people struggling with sales lately, and I thought maybe it's worth to discuss a few points on possibly why this could be happening, and also what people can do about it. So if you enjoy this content, make sure you give it a thumbs up. So the first thing on some reasons why it could be happening, the first thing you might want to consider is seasonality. What time of year is it? In the summer periods, you tend to see the sales are lower. People go out, people are outside, nice weather. They don't spend so much time on Lego, whereas you will see that the winter months, people spend more time doing Lego, and that's when you see the increase on Lego sales. So it's now September as I'm filming, and I'm starting to see, the school season is, the school holidays is finished. People are going back, to work more, but then they're spending more times in the weekends at home. You're starting to see the sales are starting to creep up, which is good. Another thing you need to kind of understand is throughout COVID, the number of stores have increased a lot. So lots of people have been getting into Bricklink and starting to sell, and many people think it's an easy, quick money scheme. It's not, by all means. It's a lot of hard work, and I've been doing it for over a year, and I'm still spent more money than I've taken out of it. But it's the number of stores, right? So you have a lot more competition, and there's more people coming in every day trying, to stab at it and see how it goes. So the increased competition is something that you have to deal with. So that's why you might also see lower sales. And then there's the important factor of pricing versus lot count. So most people, the majority, will have around their pricing set at 6-month average, last 6-month average pricing, and those prices tend to go down gradually over time. So it's worth resetting your prices every few months as well. And you'll find people who target, who are smaller stores, they put lower prices. You will also get lower orders, because the way the system works is that people who want to place big orders, they want to buy it from as little sellers as possible to, reduce their shipping costs. So you generally tend to get bigger orders when you have a higher lot count. So the one thing you can do is make sure that you have more variety of pieces in your store, and build that lot count up, and then you're more likely to start seeing sales. Now, it's not easy to do that, and it's a lot of hard work. Now, the one reason why I think new stores might struggle, especially in the beginning, if you're particularly dealing with new Lego pieces, is because you've got lots of established stores already, and they will keep buying Lego. And I do my top 10 videos on what are the best Lego sets in terms of part out ratio. Those stores are also likely going to be buying those sets, so they're going to be adding the same pieces to their Lego store, whereas you're probably going to do the same. Now guess what, people who already have lots of Lego bricks, those orders are probably going to go first to those guys rather than you as a new startup. So how can you mitigate that? Well, I think it's still important, if you have the cash to do it, to buy those sets and build up that inventory, because over time, those pieces will hopefully sell. But also, and I hate saying this, but I think as a new store, it's quite important to deal with used Lego. It's a lot of hard work, and as I said, it's not easy to do this, but used Lego increases your lot count significantly, and the used Lego tends to sell quite well. Just make sure that you sell good quality Lego. Don't have stuff that's like discolored or with bite marks or anything like that. I've seen pieces out there that are just like horrendous, and I wouldn't touch it. For me, if I see bits like that, they just go in the bin. It's just not worth selling and damaging your reputation. And that kind of comes also as well that you need to give a good service, right? So it's very important that, but I think for new starters, get that lot count up, and the variety of pieces is really going to help, because if you have a higher lot count, then the pricing is not so much of an issue, so you don't necessarily need to go on a price war for things. Now, the other thing that I can recommend you doing is, even if you're going to buy new sets, is do your due diligence. And what do I mean by that is, start to check, you identified a set that's got a good deal on, it's given the 3-to-1 ratio that you're looking for. Go check what pieces there are in that set on Bricklink, and then click on the pieces and kind of check what the last 6 months sales volume were versus the currently available on sale. So you kind of check out what is the demand from the last 6 months and what's available. That kind of gives an indication as well. If you see that the last 6 months sales value is pretty much the same as the current amount available, in 6 months, in theory, all that stock should be gone. Well, people will replenish, of course, but that's kind of like a decent ratio. Sometimes you will find that, you know, they're selling more than there's actually available, so that probably means that the price is going to be pushed up. And then you have a lot of bricks that are the other way around, where, you know, there's about 10 or 50 times the amount of bricks available to the actual demand, so those prices are going to come down. Or if you want to sell those, you need to have either a lot of the lot count or be very competitive on pricing if you just want to sell those specific pieces on its own. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, really. So I would say, you know, keep buying new stuff, but make sure you check what's in the thing, so to kind of like make sure you prioritize what you're getting, you know. And use Lego is probably hard work, but it could pay off initially and start to increase your sales. So let us know what you think in the comment section of this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be here soon with another video. That's it for me. Bye.